Specification 800. Domestic water main, recycle water main, and service lines. 1. Description. Provide and install a complete water main system in accordance with the plans and specifications and in compliance with the requirements of the San Antonio River Authority. The water mains shall be of the sizes, materials, and dimensions shown on the plans and shall include all pipe, all joints and connections to new and existing pipes, all valves, fittings, fire hydrants, pipe joint restraint systems, blocking, and incidentals, as may be required to complete the work. The abbreviations AWWA, ASA, ASTM, and ANSI, as used in this specification, refer to the following organizations or technical societies. AWWA, American Water Works Association ASA, American Standards Association ASTM, American Society for Testing and Materials ANSI, American National Standards Institute. Where reference is made to specifications of the above organizations, it is construed to mean the latest standard in effect on the date of the proposal. 2. Materials. All materials used in this project shall be new and unused unless otherwise specified on the plans, specifications, or the proposal. A. Ductile iron pipe and fittings. 1. Ductile iron pipe. 3 inches through 64 inches. All ductile iron pipes shall be manufactured by process of centrifugal casting and shall conform to AWWA Standard C151, American Standard for Ductile Iron Pipe, centrifugally cast in metal molds or sand lines molds for water or other liquids, unless otherwise modified or supplemented herein. All pipes shall conform to the following pressure classes: 3 inches through 12 inches 350 psi, 16 inches and 20 inches 250 psi, 24 inches 200 psi, 30 inches through 64 inches 150 psi. All pipes shall have a working pressure of 150 pounds per square inch. The weight and thickness of pipe shall be in accordance with AWWA Standard C150 for installation in flat bottom trench, tamp backfill, Type 3 bedding conditions and a depth of bury of 6 feet. Joints shall be mechanical, or push-on joints as specified on the plans. The mechanical and push-on joints for ductile iron pressure pipe are to conform to AWWA Standard C111, American Standard for rubber gasket joints for ductile iron pressure pipe and fittings. All pipes shall have a standard waterworks cement mortar interior lining in accordance with AWWA Standard C104 with exterior coating per Section 5181 of AWWA Standard C151. All pipes shall be tested in accordance with AWWA Standard C151 plus the ball impression test per the Cast Iron Pipe Research Association specifications. 2. Fittings for ductile iron pipe. Unless otherwise modified or supplemented herein, the latest revision of AWWA Standard C110 for ductile iron fittings, 3 inches through 48 inches for water and other liquids, and AWWA Standard C153 for ductile iron compact fittings, shall govern the design, manufacture, and testing of all fittings under this specification. For 3 through 24 inches size range, the pressure rating of all fittings is a minimum of 250 psi. The working pressure for all fittings of sizes greater than 24 inches shall be a minimum of 150 psi unless a change in pressure rating is shown on plans. Fittings shall be furnished with the type of end combination specified. Mechanical joint fittings and anchor type fittings shall be furnished complete, with glands, gaskets, and bolts. Bolts for mechanical joints shall be ASTM A536 specially alloyed and heat-treated ductile iron conforming to ANSI/AWWA Standard CIII/A21IL. Flanged fittings shall be faced and drilled in accordance with ASA specifications B16-1, Class 100, and 25. Anchor fittings shall be furnished in size and type or length as specified. Joint dimensions and weight shall be standard and as shown in the Trinity Valley Iron and Steel Company bulletins shall be Tyler Pipe Industries Incorporated. Bulletin entitled Fluid Tight Fittings, or approved equal. The exterior of all fittings will have a petroleum asphaltic coating in accordance with the latest revision of AWWA Standard C110. The interior of flanged fittings supplied under this item shall be cement mortar lined in accordance with the latest revision of AWWA Standard C104 or lined with a petroleum asphaltic material in accordance with the latest revision of AWWA Standard C110 as specified. The interior of all other fittings supplied under this item will have cement mortar lined in accordance with the latest revision of AWWA Standard C104. Fittings for 2 inches size are manufacturer's standard design, designed in accordance with applicable design standards of AWWA Standard C110B. Concrete steel cylinder pipe and fittings. Concrete steel cylinder pipe and fittings. 20 inches and larger. The design, component materials, manufacture and testing of all concrete steel cylinder pipe and fittings shall conform to AWWA Standard C3014 pre-stressed concrete pressure pipe, steel cylinder type, for water and other liquids. Except where otherwise indicated in the contract documents, all pipe shall be AWWA Class 150 and designed for an internal working pressure of 150 psi and a minimum external load equivalent to 6 feet of earth cover, where the depth of bury of the pipe is indicated to be greater than 6 feet. In the contract specifications or on the drawings, the design of the pipe shall suitable for the earth loads indicated. Data submitted shall include a tabulated layout schedule with reference to the stationing and grade lines shown on the plans. Provide a design summary for each size of pipe furnished for each pressure and depth of bury. Each special length of straight pipe shall have plainly marked on the inside of the bell end the class of pipe and identification marks sufficient to show the proper location of the pipe by reference to fabrication details. Pipe 20 inches through 42 inches in size shall be furnished in nominal lengths of 20 to 32 feet, pipe 48 inches through 72 inches in size shall be furnished in nominal lengths of 16 feet. Except as this requirement shall be modified by design requirements of the particular job. Furnish each joint of pipe with a rubber gasket and a 12 inches diaper. C. Steel pipe, fittings, and flanges. 1 steel pipe. The component materials, manufacture and testing of all steel pipe shall conform to AWWA Standard C200 for steel water pipe 6 inches and larger. The specified pipe size is the actual inside diameter of the pipe, special or fitting in inches. Unless otherwise indicated, all steel pipe shall have a minimum wall thickness of 3/8 inches. Pipe is either grade A or grade B, conforming to ASTM designation A53. Pipe ends shall be beveled and suitable for field butt welding except as otherwise specified. Protective coatings and linings are to conform to AWWA Standard C203-02, coal tar protective coatings and linings for steel pipe lines, enamel and tape hot applied. Pipe length is nominal 40 feet. Lengths except for specials or as otherwise specified on the plans. Standard and specials shall be within 1/16 inches, plus or minus, of the specified or theoretical lengths. 2 fittings for steel pipe. All steel pipe fittings are to conform to the requirements contained in AWWA C200. The wall thickness is equal to that specified for steel pipe. 3 steel flanges. Steel pipe flanges, where called for on the plans, are to conform to AWWA 7. Steel pipe flanges for Class D. Steel flanges with the same diameter and drilling as Class 125 cast iron flanges, in accordance with ASA B1614. Steel casing pipe. All pipe intended for use as casing pipe shall be of the types and sizes shown on the plans. The diameter and wall thickness shall conform to those shown on the plans. D. Polyvinyl chloride pipe and fittings. 1 polyvinyl chloride, PVC, pipe, 2 inches. All PVC pipe is manufactured in accordance with the requirements of ASTM designation D2241 for PVC 1120 or PVC 1220 and shall have a standard thermoplastic pipe dimension ratio, SDR, equal to 21. All PVC pipe shall have integral bell type gasketed push-on joints or is plain end pipe with twin gasketed couplings conforming to the requirements of ASTM designation D3139 for push-on type joints. Rubber gaskets are to conform to the requirements of ASTM designation D1869. All PVC pipe furnished is self-extinguishing. Valves for use with PVC pipe are to conform to the requirements of gate valves, and tapping sleeves of this specification, except that valve ends shall be of the push-on joint type for use with PVC pipe. 2 fittings for polyvinyl chloride pipe, 2 inches. All fittings for 2 in PVC is to have a minimum pressure rating of 200 psi. They shall be solvent weld, socket type conforming to the requirements of ASTM D2466, or gasketed push-on conforming to the requirements of ASTM D2241. All PVC solvent cements shall be manufactured in accordance with ASTM D2564. 3 polyvinyl chloride pipe, 4 inches through 12 inches. All PVC pipe shall conform to AWWAC 900. The manufacturer shall supply the engineer an affidavit that the materials supplied comply with all applicable requirements of AWWAC 900. All C900 PVC pipe shall have a pressure rating of 150 psi and a dimension ratio of 18 with cast iron equivalent outside diameters unless otherwise specified. It shall be furnished in nominal 20 feet lengths, and shall be self-extinguishing. Each pipe shall have an integral bell formed on the pipe end, and be designed to be at least as strong as the pipe wall. An elastomeric gasket shall be designed with a retainer ring that locks the gasket into integral bell groove and shall be installed at the point of manufacture. The dimensions and design of the gasket joint provided for the PVC pipe shall meet requirements provided in ASTM D3139 and ASTM D2122. The gasket shall be reinforced with a steel band and shall conform to ASTM F477. 4 bends and fittings for PVC pipe, 4 inches through 12 inches. All PVC pipe and fittings that transport potable water must bear the seal, or NSF mark, of the National Sanitation Foundation or other accredited laboratory, indicating approval for use in transporting potable water. All fittings for PVC pressure water pipe shall be ductile iron, designed and manufactured in conformance with AWWA standard specification C110/A2110 and are polyethylene wrapped. The pressure rating of all fittings shall be a minimum of 250 psi. Fittings shall be furnished with the type of joint and end combinations specified. Mechanical joint fittings shall be furnished complete with glands, gaskets, and bolts. Flange joint fittings shall be furnished complete with gaskets and bolts. All bolts, glands, and gaskets shall be in accordance with AWWA standard specification C111. All fittings shall be furnished with standard outside coatings consisting of coal tar or asphalt-based bituminous materials. Fittings are cement mortar lined and sealed in conformity with AWWA standard specification C1045. Storage. Store plastic pipe to prevent damage by crushing or piercing. Cover stored pipe away from direct sunlight in accordance with the manufacturer's specifications. Take care to protect the pipe from excessive heat or harmful chemicals.